I can't believe I'm about to jump out of a plane. This is not your average day, let alone when you live with cerebral palsy. A few years ago, I could never have imagined myself taking a trip like this. And I definitely didn't think I'd be seeing the sights from this angle. I'm Nikayla Wood, and I am 23. I have athetoid cerebral palsy, which affects all my motor skills and my speech. I'm in a wheelchair full-time. I have a manual and power chair. These are my words, but this isn't my real voice. It can be hard for people to understand what I'm trying to say. I come from Rerewhakaitu. It's a small rural community 40 minutes south of Rotorua, where I live with my parents. We're a pretty typical country family.
I'm Christina and I'm Nikayla's mother.
And I'm Gary, Nikayla's father.
We haven't always lived out here. When we first got together, we bought a house in Mamaku, and we were up there for a couple of years, and I fell pregnant with Nikayla. We always had the plan that I'd go back to work when she was 6 months and all that sort of stuff. But at 9 months, she was diagnosed with having cerebral palsy.
She enjoys it out here, I think. I don't think town life would suit her as much. She gets around in an electric chair. We take her down to the lake, and she used to hoon around in that in the sand, and it's amazing where that thing will go. When we're doing hay out here, she'll jump on the chair and start pushing the bales around and clump them up to make it easier for us to pick up.
I think it'd just be easier if we did live in town because of caregivers. The distance does put people off, and you have more available. We just felt that this is the one thing that we wanted to live rurally, and so that's what we're going to do, and we're just going to have to make it work.
As a kid, growing up in Rerewhakaitu, it was fun. I was outside all day, making tracks in the trees and building huts, playing silly games with my family, helping Mum with the animals. I liked to get involved in anything I could. But somehow, as I got older, things started to shut down for me a bit. I found the first year after leaving school the most difficult time of my life so far. I got very down and became really unmotivated. I can't speak very well. My hands don't work. What was I going to do for the rest of my life? That's when I met Deena.
The trip out to Nick's is 40 minutes to 3/4 of an hour, depending on traffic, maybe stock on the road, black ice, fog, whatever comes your way. To be fair, driving doesn't bother me. I quite like driving. I zone out, listen to my music. I usually have the music cranked full bore. So for me, it's a bit of my time, actually.
Deena started working with me about 18 months ago.
Hey, Nick. Morning.
Hi.
All right. Get your teeth done?
Yeah.
And then we'll get you some clothes.
Deena helps me with all my personal cares, getting dressed, eating, going to the toilet, and so on.
Drink.
Yep, drink.
She's always there to help me with any issues and helps me come up with a solution.
Wash it down.
Sometimes I just need to have a rant, an event, and she's there to listen.
Right, what do you want to wear? Blouse?
Yeah. And cardi.
Cardi, yep.
What? Fine.
Whatever pants, okay? This one?
Yeah.
Yep. That's nice.
It's more kind.
Initially, when you do first start working with Nick, the speech, you've got to really tune into it.
Yeah.
She's got lots to say. She's just so delightful. But initially, I was only getting about half of what she was saying. That was really, really difficult.
Yeah.
Happy with those? I found that if I faced her and she's talking to me and I can look at her mouth, then I could understand her a lot better. That colour's coming out a bit, eh?
Yeah.
Sorry, Nick. It's great. We have a really good relationship. She's got a brilliant sense of humour and I can be a bit of a dick, so both of us, we work really well together. Funky as always. Nick's outgoing. She's positive. All right. Zhuzh the fringe. She is quite an inspiring young lady. And for me, that grin, looking good. When she grins, it just lights up a room.
Deena really got me thinking differently. She sat me down and asked me what did I want to achieve. Then we made a list. Deena fired me into life and we began to work our way through the list. Sometimes you've just got to put on your big girl pants.
I basically said to Nick, what do you want to achieve out of this partnership between you and I? And we'll just hit your targets. The first thing she wanted to do was swimming, which I think was quite in a hard basket. And I said, whatever you want to do, we'll make it work. And we did.
I was really nervous about starting to swim and a little, well, no, okay, a lot frightened to start. After about 2 months, I was becoming less and less anxious and I was gaining more and more confidence.
Yeah. Good shrug up to the ear.
Every month, I got better and better. When I am swimming, I feel free and I find it relaxing. Now that I've met this goal, I'm starting to set new ones.
1, 2, 3.
I had a little taste test of boxing with someone who was doing cheer boxing, and I really enjoyed it.
4,
From there, I haven't looked back.
7, 8, 9, 10. Right uppercut, left hook.
I think Nick was ready to start a new voyage and a new chapter and really try new things.
1, 2.
I'm a bit of a go-get-'em sort of person, so with a bit of encouragement from me, she's really, really pushed herself out of her comfort zone, so she's doing really well with that.
Yeah, she likes these ones. Straight right. Good work. Okay, left body, left hook. 3, finish it off, bang. Nice.
Initially, I say to her, you know, what do you want to do? And she'll tell me. And then sometimes it is a bit of a plan of how we can go about making it work.
Good work. Good counter, slip and counter.
There is that bit of fear attached to new activities. Sometimes the logistics, the environment, is it user-friendly for somebody with a disability? Everything she asked to do, we've found a plan, worked through the plan and made it work, and from there she's just gone on to the next thing and the next thing. It's achieving goal after goal after goal.
1, 2, 1, 2, left hook, right uppercut. Nice, nice.
That's just given her more confidence to try the next thing. This progression of, I can do this, I can achieve.
Good work, keep pushing, 15.
I enjoy how boxing makes me feel strong and powerful, and it's fantastic for my core, which is something I need to work on.
1 and time. Good work.
I enjoy the different motions it makes me do, and when Josh calls out a number, I don't have to think, and I just know what movement I'm required to do next.
3.
Josh keeps it fun and always keeps me on my toes, even if I'm not feeling 100%.
Right. How I know she's getting tired, she was hitting with the wrong hand. Nick, she's always punctual, she's always smiley, and she's always willing to give 100%. She picks things up really quickly. She got the combos from day one. She got her slips and her combos and how to counter pretty much in one session.
I am now fitter and stronger than I've ever been. I've even got into biking lately. I love the freedom it gives me. I feel I can go anywhere without my chair holding me back. And it's opened new doors for me socially too, as well as fitness-wise and competitively. There are days I bike and listen to music. I feel independent and relaxed. For me, it is a safe place I can go to get away. With my new confidence, I wanted to step things up even more. I'm a bit of a thrill seeker at heart, but I didn't know if adrenaline sports would be possible for me. Then I saw a story about Jezza Williams.
Hi, I'm Jezza. I've had an accident in 2010 and I broke my neck. I had to find new ways to entertain myself, really, and keep my life as exciting and as busy as possible. I got told I do not understand the severity of my situation, and I'm like, well, you don't really understand me.
Jezza is a real adrenaline junkie.
Adventure is the most awesomest thing that anybody can do. It's the only time in life when you go and do something without planning or knowing what's going to happen.
He started a business called Making Tracks.
The whole point of Making Tracks is because New Zealand is the adventure capital of the world, you know? There's so many awesome activities. There's rivers, there's mountains, there's the sky. We have millions of tourists every year coming to New Zealand to have an amazing time. But if you were to come in a wheelchair, there's no infrastructure. There's no understanding. There's a lot of unknowns. When I say accessible, the word is inclusive. It doesn't matter if you're in a wheelchair, it doesn't matter if you're from a city in some crazy country, it doesn't matter if you've never experienced an activity before. It's not accessible tourism. Accessible tourism is passive ramps, disabled toilets, parking spaces. I don't care about that sort of stuff. Inclusive tourism is where anybody can rock up and do an activity. If they have the information before they arrive, it could be anything saying, this company doesn't have a disabled bathroom, use the bathroom before you arrive. 2, let's go wilderness rafting for 7 days. We will provide equipment to make it possible. What I do is I go into the company and I make sure through information, adaptation and cooperation from the companies, we can provide a trip for any ability.
I messaged Jezza to ask whether someone with my type of disability could partake in these types of adventures. He said, of course. So then and there, I decided I was going to do the trip of a lifetime, exploring the South Island.
Hi! Hi, Nicola. Hi, Deena. How's everything rocking? Getting excited? Show me your excited face. Yeah, girl. So we'll meet you at the airport, get you all teamed up with your lovely tracks guide, and we'll get you all ready and we'll boost all the way out into the mountains.
Plenty of snow?
There is plenty of snow. I told the snow gods that Nix and Deena were arriving, so I'm sure that you'll get a powder dump the day before you get there.
Arranged. Well done.
And then we're going to see if we can get you up the gondola and give it a go to do luging.
She's a bit of a speed demon.
Yeah. I can tell by the haircut. Then, my lovelies, we're going to head over to the wild west coast where we're going to jump out of a damn good plane. But you will be changed forever, Nix. You'll be wanting to, you'll have the addiction buzz going on and you won't want to stay still no more.
What is the car like?
What's the car like?
It's got a hoist in the back that can get your electric chair in. Plus it's got a side seat in the passenger's seat that comes out and lowers down so you can get in and out of it real easy. But I think we've got pretty much everything covered.
It's going to be brilliant. Epic. Epic.
Boom. See you soon.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
See ya. Time to pack, eh? What do we need? Thermals?
Yeah.
3, because we're going to need them for the snow.
I feel so confident now that my body will be able to handle this trip.
I can put more in there. Those ones okay?
And I don't know what might happen to my body in the future, so I need to do it now while I can.
Right, we need jammies. Underwear, of course.
Ow!
Brave undies, of course. I'll go get them.
Thank you.
So do you want the white or the pink? Or take them both?
Both.
Double layered, you reckon?
Yeah.
Certainly need those for jumping out of a plane.
Yeah.
Brave undies for jumping out of a plane. I'm really excited for her because she is so excited. She's been building up, getting herself fit, and I just think it's going to be a once-in-a-lifetime trip for her. I just want her to just embrace it, take it by two hands and just enjoy every minute.
I can't believe it's really happening. I'm arriving in Queenstown. This place is mind-blowing.
This is so spectacular. I don't think you could get better views anywhere, really. Best spot, eh? Oh, no.
I can't wait to look around. And Jesus got us booked on the Skyline gondola. Perfect.
It just unclips. Ready to go. Cool.
I feel super lucky to be here.
On a chairlift before, or?
Have you?
What goes up must come down. We're headed downhill, fast.
Hang on. Hang on.
When I get excited or nervous, my hands and legs can start to spasm. But getting into the luge chair so far is actually going okay.
You watch me, man.
Deena's driving this thing, and I just hope she doesn't crash. She's the true speed demon.
Trust my driving? I wouldn't trust my driving. Lean the other way. Lean, lean, lean.
This feels so cool. But I was right about Deena's driving. No wonder she gets to my place so fast. I hope she doesn't drive this fast on the morning commute. That was amazing! What a way to kick off this adventure.
Oh, it is just a bit easier than going up the footpath.
The next morning at the hotel, we're getting ready for the big stuff. I'm super excited.
All right, this is going to be an exciting day, Nick. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
Yep. What are you looking forward to the most today?
Deep book.
The jet boat?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Ready to go. Brakes. Clip in. Make sure we don't throw you out the chair. Good to go.
Good.
All right. Okay, and we're off. Getting ready for the day. You right, Rob?
We're all good.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah.
Our Making Tracks guide is a great guy called Rob. He's awesome at helping me and Deena get around.
Brakes on.
Are we doing ready for another day of adventure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. You could have stayed in bed if you wanted to. No?
No.
Okay.
No. Get her out. Got it? Okay. Feet forward. Flat. 1, 2, 3.
I wish I had one of these hoist seats back at home.
You're good?
Yeah.
Mind your head.
Okay. First stop, shot over.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful day, and we're heading for the Shotover River.
Got the flash shoes on today again?
Yeah.
I'm going to get some shoes one day, and they're going to be just like yours.
It's freezing cold, and Rob's got bare feet. I guess they breed him tough in the south.
Here we go. That'll keep you warm, that's for real.
What? Oh. Hey.
Oh, true. True.
Yeah.
I can put your hoodie on if need be anyway. All good?
Yeah.
I'll admit,
Right.
I'm a little scared. Getting into the jet boat is a bit of a challenge. I told you about my spasms, right?
Just when Nick gets excited, her legs don't do what she wants them to do.
Yep,
So I just want to make sure she gets in there safely.
definitely.
But with everyone helping out, I reckon we can do this.
Done this before? Alrighty. I'll pull the chair out.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Cool. Righto. Good to go? We're good to go. Going down. I'll sit you on the side, my dear. Good lass.
Oh, we'll come into the boat as well.
Go.
There we go.
Hold on. Okay. You want to move across?
I'm a bit worried I'll slide around, so I want to sit in the middle.
Can you sit there, Rob? Because it'll stop her sliding. So we've got one to block her either side. That'd be cool.
With Rob and Deena beside me, I feel safe. Here goes nothing. This is so cool. We're going so fast. It's like being in a race car. What a huge rush.
Pretty awesome.
We're getting a private ride and special tricks. I feel like a VIP. There goes my hairdo. Oh my God, that was amazing. I think it's one of the best things I've ever done in my life. Next, I'm headed into the mountains. Check out all this snow.
How are you? How are you feeling this morning, Nick? Good. Good.
I've always wanted to ski, but I never thought I'd be able to do it.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Good. Nice.
Whoops.
Thanks for helping, Nick.
Hold on, I'll just bend your knees up and then you can push. Hold on. Okay, go now.
Yeah.
You up? Are you right in?
Yeah. Nick, do you mind if I just go behind your back? Yeah. And just check your jacket?
Right now, I'm being strapped into a sit ski. Because I don't have a lot of upper body strength, this one is a bi-ski with 2 skis on the bottom. Someone is going to help me control it.
Yes. So good. Nice and tight. Yeah. The same. Perfect. I'm gonna wrap you up. Yeah. 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 Good. Good? How's that? Good. Is that too tight anywhere, Nick? No. No. Okay. That's cool. Perfect. Awesome. Hey, Nick, we can try some outriggers, right? We put them on your hands, and then you can help me with the skiing, right? By putting the extended arms on the snow, okay? Do you just want to give that a go? It's going to be probably a bit more tiring. And we're going to go...
Hopefully I'll be able to use my hands to help guide the speed and motion. I'm just not sure they're going to behave today, especially in these gloves.
Okay. If you pop your hand through here. Can you just straighten your wrist? Oh, perfect. That's it. And then your thumb is in here. Just grab this one nicely.
The biggest thing is those hands can be a little bit unruly and not do what she needs them to do. So they clench a lot, and when they clench, they don't want to let go.
If you just straighten your wrist nicely for me.
Your right hand's really quite grippy, and when she's excited, nervous, cold, it's worse. That really plays up, and it's been playing up today quite badly. So, but she's managed to get it in there, so hopefully it'll be all good and she can hold on and ski.
Hey, I'm just going to squeeze in behind if you don't mind. Yay! Perfect. Beautiful. Can you imagine that, Nick? That would be crazy.
Now I'm all strapped in, we're ready to hit the slopes.
Can you tell me when you're ready? Yeah, I just put those things right. Okay, I think we get it. Yep. I just go behind you, sorry. And we're gonna face down here. Wow, good work. On the left this time. Left, left, left. Beautiful, Nick. Whoop, 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 whoop. Here we go.
This is exhilarating. The wind and snow in my face is so cold. but it's making me feel so alive too. Wow, now skiing is the best thing I've ever done in my life. I'm gonna call Jezza and ask him to plan another trip based totally around skiing. I could do this for days and days. This trip has been incredible. I've done so many cool things and seen so many beautiful sights. I really feel like I'm living my best life. A few years ago, I wouldn't have dreamed that this was even possible. There's just one thing left to do. And if I'm honest, I'm terrified.
Spin the legs around.
I literally feel sick in my stomach even thinking about jumping. The problem is, I've told so many people I'm gonna do this that now I have to go through with it. I'm staring death in the face. I know I can do this. I won't let fear hold me back. I'm pretty sure I don't have a choice now anyway. YOLO! You know what? It actually feels calm, even though I'm falling. It's just so incredible looking over this beautiful landscape. But I'm super relieved the parachute is up now. It feels good not plummeting to my death anymore. I feel safe, sort of. I can't believe I'm doing this. It's a magical experience. But that doesn't mean I'll do it again. Ever. Sorry, Jezza. I am so proud of myself. I have just conquered one of my biggest fears. I feel like I've come so far. Tonight, I'm gonna call my family and close friends to share the amazing experience I just had.
There you go, it's a brave one.
Hang on, we're gonna make sure you can read it.
Anyone can achieve what I have achieved. Believe in yourself, stop being afraid, and just do it.